Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, November 13th, 2020. The tarot card for today is the World, and this one comes to us from artist Christy C. Rode for the Pride Tarot, which is available through U.S. Game Systems. This is a collaborative deck that you may remember me showing back in June, and now I'm showing you some of the cards that didn't come up in those 30 days. Okay, it is in celebration of the LGBTQ plus community. So it's a beautiful card, but where does that put us today? Right? The world, completion, success, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. And what stands out the most today? Not the fact that it's Friday the 13th in the year 2020, but it is the last day of Mars retrograde. Talk about something we all need to complete. Let's lay it all out so we have a good understanding of what is happening as we head into the weekend. This may very well count as one of the most important weekends of your entire year. So Mars, of course, is retrograde. That began back on the 9th of September. It actually went into shadow period at the end of July. And if you remember, most of this year has been filled with a great deal of tumultuous and transformative energy. And of course, with Mars being retrograde, very hard to get things going, to move forward with things. But once this passes, in a couple of days, you're going to see that you're definitely in a new cycle and things are moving right along. The other thing which is notable today is that after a brief void which occurs in the morning here, the moon will enter Scorpio. Does that sound familiar? Because on the 15th and possibly the 14th, if you live west of Eastern Standard Time in the United States, there will be a new moon occurring at 23 degrees Scorpio. There is nothing typical about this new moon. Okay, Scorpio is already an intense sign, and it's all about that, death and rebirth and transformation. But it's also a supermoon, the last supermoon of 2020. Wait, there's more, folks. Okay, it also begins the final eclipse season of 2020. We've actually had 3 this year. This year held a total of 7 eclipses rather than the normal 4 that we usually have. And this eclipse season will bring the final 2. The first being on November the 30th as a lunar eclipse in Gemini, and on December 14th as a solar eclipse in Sagittarius. And by the way, that one will be a total solar eclipse. When we get to December 29th, which is the full moon in Cancer, that is when eclipse season will end. So what you're looking at here, as the moon enters Scorpio today, you're getting into this next cycle. All right, I told you the World card is all about the cycles that happen in life, and this is one of the most important ones. If you follow me on Patreon, then you're going to know I've been talking about this time frame for some time, and that when you get to the end of the year, 2020 is going to end much differently than all of the experiences you have had thus far. Do prepare intentions for this new moon, which are in your highest and best interest, and that do not include anything which is contingent upon the actions of another. Okay? Do them when you actually set your intentions, do them after the new moon happens, and that is when you make your moves to do things as well, because you're going to see that they're definitely going to begin to move forward. Mars is in home sign of Aries, so there's going to be a lot of action, and it's going to be all over the place, and you're going to want to be able to keep up. So this literally here with this card today is like stepping into a doorway, right? You're stepping through into the next part, and this next part covers the remainder of 2020. Okay. When the new moon comes, you're going to want to get ready, because by Monday, you are going to be realizing that it's all systems go. So make it count. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.